Hi, so I'm coming on to have a little bit of a chat about well-being and mindfulness because if you're anything like me, I have a tendency to take on too much, to keep pushing through because at the moment, it's all about the academy and the art course, and I really want to share all my knowledge to everybody. And I really want it to be such a good experience that I'm actually putting quite a lot of pressure on myself, which is fine. That's something we all do. And in most instances, it helps get things done. I work well with the deadline, but it's too easy to fall back into old habits and then start suffering from overwhelm. So this has been happening to me recently, which is why I thought I would share it, because I'm very conscious about mental well-being. I had a bit of a crisis probably about it's nearly 20 years ago. Oh, heavens. So I do try to be quite mindful in how I'm feeling and how to deal with that. And I studied mindfulness and well-being while I lived over in America, which was a fascinating course to go on and learn all the techniques and herbal things. And a lot of these things I had been doing already, which is really cool. So circle back to 2 days ago where I'm stressing, trying to produce everything, working till midnight, getting angsty. And my husband said, "Are you okay?" And I thought, "Oh, actually, no, I'm probably not okay." And I had to think back of when was it that I was feeling good? And sometimes that's, for me, it was a couple of years ago before we emigrated here to France. And I thought, well, what's changed? And what I learned was when you have a big life disruption, and that can be anything from changing a job, moving house, emigrating, losing a loved one, a relationship breaking down, your kids going to university. There are a variety of big events that can kind of knock you out of your routine. And what I'd done was I'd moved and I'd had an established morning routine. And because of the move and things were everything all over the place, and for a few weeks, it wasn't possible to do that morning routine. And I never got back into it. And I didn't miss it because, as things do, life goes on and you carry on. But that pressure and that underlying stress has been gradually building up. It's like the frog in the pot syndrome. The frog goes in the pot, the water gets a little bit warmer and you think, oh, this is all right. And it gets very warm. And you think, oh, yeah, maybe I need to get out this pot. But by then you're so depleted, you can't get out. And the frog gets boiled. Hopefully this does not happen to any of us. But I suddenly thought, oh yeah, the water's getting warm and I need to do something about this and stop. And so I looked back and thought, what was I doing? And these are things that help everybody. This isn't unique to me. This isn't a new thing, but we all know these things. So mine was get out, walk in nature. Eat sensibly. Now, I'm a cook from scratch person anyway, but I'd gone back to buttered toast in the morning, late night bread and cheese, not getting all the veg I probably should. And I used to meditate every day. I used to do a gratitude diary every day. And that seems like a lot, the eat well, drink lots of water, go out for a walk, do meditation, do a gratitude journal, and you think, God, that's a huge list before I've even started. But actually, it's not, because these things don't take a lot of time. A bit like making your bed in the morning. Just shake the covers, make your bed. Makes for a much better start to the morning. So I have reintroduced my super green smoothies, which I used to start my day with, and I used to really love, and I've stopped. So they're started again. I already do go out and walk my dog, but I'm now running 3 times a week and walking my dog the days I'm not running. So I'm out every day. I've resubscribed to Calm so that I spend 10 minutes just meditating. And it takes a minute to write 3 things that I'm grateful for every morning. It doesn't actually take a lot of time. So all of that, less than an hour. And you can do that because you spend an hour scrolling through Facebook in the morning before you get up. Put aside that. It's not creating more time. It's looking at how you spend your time and saying, okay, I'm not going to scroll Facebook for an hour. I'm going to spend 40 minutes out walking or jogging. I'm going to spend 10 minutes meditating. I'm going to spend 2 minutes writing in my gratitude journal. I'm going to make my bed and I'm going to have a super green smoothie instead of doom scrolling. But it's the habit. It's back to the day 67. You've got to keep doing it, and it takes a conscious effort to start that habit. But you start feeling better. And I've been doing this now, but this is day 2, guys, okay? And I already feel, it really does make such a huge difference. And because it used to be a habit, stepping back into that habit again is actually easier because I now know what I'm looking for when I'm looking for the benefits, and I can see them instantly. So I would recommend, if you're feeling a little stressed and a little, have a look at where were you when you felt better? What were you doing? And for you, it might be different to what it is for me. Everybody is different. But things like making sure you drink enough water, things like looking at what you're eating and when you're eating, and things like my super green smoothie, I literally bulk buy the stuff on shopping day. I've got Ziploc bags, the sandwich ones. I divvy it up into the sandwich bags, shove them in the freezer. Then I just pull out one bag, add some milk to it, whiz it, sorted. You want to make it easy. You want to make it super easy, but think about what works for you and start making a conscious effort to reincorporate just one bit at a time. We know not to do too many things at once because that causes overwhelm. One bit, and just add it into your daily routine. Don't think, I've got too much, I can't add something extra. Look at what you're doing, take out a chunk of time and replace it with doing this. So I've taken out my social media scrolling in the morning, and now I go for a walk and I do 10 minutes meditation. And believe me, I'm feeling much better for it. So, few tips for you. Hopefully that's helped. And if you want to chat or whatever, just reach out, because that makes life so much better, connection and everything else. So I will stop rabbiting on now and let you get on with your day. Bye.